What's going on, guys, and welcome back to our modded adventure. Now, the update on our current village, as you can probably see, it has sort of jumped up, not in the amount of buildings but in the quality of the buildings, because I've been mainly upgrading buildings rather than building new ones off camera. So we've upgraded both of the builder's hut, that one and that one, to tier 3. We've upgraded the houses, the two that we've got, up to tier 2s. We also upgraded our dining hall to tier 2 because tier 1 was missing the roof for some reason. So I thought I'd upgrade that. This is now tier 2, our warehouse. So we've got a lot more storage. And that way we've got space for 2 of the couriers that actually work here now. So the resources going to and from our building huts are doing it a lot quicker. What else? The farmhouse is tier 2. We also built a mine. The mine that we've built has a brickyard, a smeltery, and a mine all sort of built into one area by the looks of it, because once it is at the tier 5 it does take quite a large footprint. We've got our shepherd over here, and we've also got our woodsman, or our forester should I say, and he's sort of planting and harvesting trees over here. And he can actually do, once he's upgraded, I think he can actually do the simple recipes of crafting logs into, whatchamacallit. Let's go on to, so you've got custom recipes. So he can do all of the stripping of the logs, so I don't have to really worry about that whenever the builders want them. And once he's upgraded, or I think we need a sawmill or to research a sawmill for him to be able to do that. But that's all of the upgrades. Oh, we also upgraded our town hall to tier 1, so we've actually got a building here now rather than it just being a ship. And then this actually leads up to the ship itself. So we can head on over here. But the problem I've now run into regarding this, oh stupid gates, is I've not actually got enough spaces for people to stay in order to get enough people to do the work for the mine. So we're going to have to upgrade this house and the other house just to increase capacity a bit. So if we go build options, we can say you can be casting, you can upgrade that one, and then Cyrus can upgrade this one. Head on over to here, build options, Cyrus, thank you. And then what I've also got, I've got an infinity ham. This is like an infinite food. It sort of like regens itself. And we can sort of upgrade it. So 3.2 units. What's the max level on this? Max level is 10. And we're only at like 5. So do one. Using relic consumes one of the regenerable charges. Replenishing harmful. Let's upgrade that. Yeah. Have we got any more upgrades on our umbrella yet? We have. I would really like this to be upgraded more, and I don't want to waste levels upgrading this, so I think I will wait to upgrade this. I think we need 4 and we've only got 2. Cost 1 level per point, cost 2 level per points. Then why won't it let me upgrade it? Maybe I've reached the max. Maybe. Nevertheless, so the thing that I want to work on today, let's get rid of this rain first of all, because it's driving me insane. I want to work on getting resource production. I was umming and ahhing whether I wanted to work on getting better geared up and suited, but I'm still having to do the like manual grind of getting resources. I did upgrade our whatchamacallit. Let's grab you and where's our cart contraption? I know that I threw it in here somewhere. Oh, there you are. So let's go like so, and like so. So I've upgraded it to more like a steam machine. I've put a bunch more drills on the top, and this actually works pretty well at gathering resources. So we have got a bunch in here that I actually need to take into our storage. But having to manually go down into the mine to use this is pretty time consuming. And then I have to come up here and then manually process everything. So while the builders are working on upgrading them, this clipboard by the way, will give us updated requests from the builders whenever they actually need something. And as you can see, I've just had 7, so they want like a whole bunch of different random bits and pieces. And because the 2 houses are different, they're going to be wanting different things, so I'm going to have to fulfill that. So I want to do some automated resource production using our steam engine that we built in the last episode. And I've sort of flattened out an area over here. Go away, corpsefish. I don't like you. So I flattened out an area, got rid of the trees, and I put like a sort of stone, pebbly sort of ground for a factory floor. Our steam engines are still working up a treat, but we want to build this rotation speed controller, because if we're able to build that, then we can just put one of them on here to max it out rather than doing the stepping up with the cogs, which looks really bulky and ugly. But in order to do that, we then need the precision mechanism, and for the precision mechanism it is like a whole big loop of basically stuff that needs to happen to get it produced, and it's multiple loops of the same loop, which is a little bit annoying. So let's go at create, and we want this thing here. So you've got the recipe sequence, you put in a golden sheet into 3 different deployers, one with small cogwheels, one with large, one with iron nuggets, and it's got to do the loop minimum 5 times, and then you've got an 8% chance of the precision mechanism coming out, and then only a 20% chance of a random thing coming out. So we're going to want some more deployers. How have we got the stuff to make these though? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Happy days there. And then we're going to want the cogs. Say like 32. And say 32 small cogs. And say 32 iron nuggets. And have we got any gold sheets? We do. But we don't want that many. Let's just take that for now. And let's see if we can actually utilize the rotational force down below to get a temporary setup. Because I would set it up over there with our steam engines just to get like done, but I don't want to then have to instantly move it somewhere else. So let's go with we're going to need you, and we're probably going to need some of you, and we're probably going to need some gearboxes. Is that a thing that we can do? Gearboxes. So let's disconnect you, and let's say we want 3 deployers running off of this. Oh my god, okay. So none of them placed in the direction I wanted them to. Okay. How about you face down now? There we go. And can we... no. No. There we go. Okay, so we are out of rotational energy, so what we need to do is disconnect something else, and then we've got all 3 of these now running. Then we're going to want you there. Say you go to here. Here. And grab you to here. It'll be such a little budget sort of setup. And we're going to want you there, and gearbox onto there. Yeah, I guess that could work. And then we're going to want... Really, we want a vault as well. Let's quickly go and craft one of them. This guy. And we're going to want some more barrels. Hopefully that's all that I'm going to need for just setting this little thing up. So you come here. And then we're going to want another barrel. Can we place that on here? No. Have we got any filters that we can use? Oh, god damn it. Let me craft a bunch of the brass filters. Tribute filters. Because I'm always going to need these. And maybe just some ordinary andesite ones. It's on the off chance that I need them as well. Have I got the brass, not the brass chutes, brass funnels? I could probably use some more of brass funnels. So get another couple of them. We can see if we can get this to work or not. Then, so it's rotating that way. We're going to want a building block of some kind. Cobblestone is fine. Do that. And we're going to want bolts to go back here. Is that not connected into one? Why? Maybe it has to be long ways. There we go. And then let's go with you. Want a normal funnel. We want you on there. I'm gonna want... See, I don't know if they can occupy the same space or not. Thank you. Let's go with you and you. You're out. You're in. And then can we set up an attribute filter for the brass mechanism, precision mechanism? We go like so. Thing, group, create, say, deny, precision mechanism, add attribute. So as long as it's not a completed mechanism, it should not take it into there. And then this one should then automatically put it back out. If that's my thinking, if it's correct or not, I have no idea. Recipe sequence, so small, large, then nuggets. So small, and then large, and then nuggets. Now we can see if this works. If we just put in one gold sheet, it's garbage. Okay, let's try that again. Come on. Yes. Complex curiosities. Okay, so we know that system sort of works. It's just so janky in this room now. It's just bits and pieces everywhere. But that's what I was expecting. I also made this over here to oxidize some of the copper. I'm probably going to need more than just the one, aren't I? Let's just see how many we get away with. You've still got 22. You've still got 21. So if I'm really lucky, 4. You can have multiple of these running in the sequence, but look. Now we've just got garbage. Freaking golden nugget. Considering this 80% chance of it being successful, and I failed 2 out of 3 times, like, that math just isn't mathing. Come on. Hey. So I'm definitely going to need one for this rotational speed controller. Do I need one for the brass sifter? No, I don't. It's just brass stuff. Okay. Okay, so we've got a couple now. How many things have we got left? We've got like one more attempt to see if we manage to get another one. And yeah, happy days. So let's go and make that whatchamacallit, for you now, for you. The speed controller. Nice. So now we've got that. We're gonna want how many sifters do you think we're going to need? Brass. Just brass. We're definitely going to want one doing gravel, one for soul sand, one for sand. Yeah, definitely one for sand for the redstone. One for gravel for all of the main mineral and ores. We're probably going to want one with a zinc mesh as well, just so we're able to get the coal, because if we use the brass shifter with the advanced brass mesh, we're going to be getting the experience, emeralds, diamonds, lapis, but we're not going to be getting any flint or coal, which is quite useful. So possibly one with a normal brass mesh. Which can be used in both the brass and normal one. Okay. So yeah, one normal brass, one advanced brass, 2 advanced brass, 3. So 3 of the... So we're going to want 4 sifters, if I'm getting that correct. 4. Oh wow, we ran out of the alloy thing. You, 2, 3, 4, and you, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then we're gonna want the brass mesh. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna want one of them to remain normal. Yeah, so we can get the coal. With the advanced one, do we also get... We don't get the blaze powder from the advanced one. Where's our sifting recipes? Oh, okay. So what am I thinking of then? So this can only be used for the gravel and soul sand. I think the normal one has to be just the brass mesh can be used for the sand. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to want one for sand, one for gravel. Okay, yeah. So one for sand, one for gravel, and then an advanced one for both sand and gravel. I think is the best way to play at the moment. And then we could worry about the soul sand and other stuff a little bit further down the line. But for now, we're probably just going to want to do that. Now, let's sleep the night away. Oh, no, we actually... Oh my god, I'm missing like a massive step. I don't believe that. So, let's put all of this stuff away into here for now. Do that. So, we're actually going to need the things to generate the cobblestone. The mechanical extruders. Which means we are missing both these and the andesite casing. God damn it. Okay, let me get a stack of this and a whole stack of the andesite alloy. And then after I've made these last bits and pieces and ready to set up, then I'll bring you back. Okay, so first things first, we want the rotational speed controller. And let's pop that onto here. Then here, we just want to ramp it all the way up to maximum. Is that right? Click and hold to edit targeted speed in RPM. It does not look like it's spinning any quicker. Maybe if I put something on it. Oh, that is actually spinning quite a bit quicker. Is that the maximum though? Oh, so you can change the direction of it as well. I feel like it should be able to spin quicker than that. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I have no idea. But, nevertheless, let's grab one gearbox or two. Vertical gearboxes. We do this. And we want some of you guys. So, and then we want brass conveyors. So this is only going 64 SU at its current speed, which is not the fastest. So let me make sure I'm using this right. Yep, I was definitely doing something wrong. So you have to put a large cogwheel on the top, and then that is where it's changing the rotation speed. It's not on the other side, it's actually via a cog at the top. And then on here we can put the vertical gearbox. And then from here we can move this power around using the chain conveyors. So if we then put you up to here, awesome. And then how tall is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that one. So then if we go, I don't know what the range is on these guys, but we're probably going to want one around about here as well anyway, aren't we? To power a set of machines over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you. Then probably another one around about here-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, and then we're going to want some chains. You guys. There. And you. There we go. So now we've got that rotational force coming all the way down here. Happy days there. And then we're also going to want another couple of gearboxes, I think. So if we have one here, and then we're going to want a normal gearbox. Or, actually, to save us on space, we run you down to there. Put you back to a vertical gearbox. So I would like our extruders to be down here, which means we're going to want the rotational force, no, not there, coming out this way. Okay, now with the extruders, they still have to have the water and lava on either side. So say, but we're going to want a rotational force for it as well. So it's coming this way, which is doable. We say one there, one here, one here. Interesting. So we have like 2 lava. Let's get the trapdoors in place. Right, like if the no, because these actually have to have funnels on the front as well. That's what I forgot. We sleep before things get bad. So if you want, you can like ponder to see how they should be set up. So extruder uses rotational force to generate blocks. Generate depends on the side and below blocks. So if we have lava and water, we will be creating cobblestone. And then that front bit is the output. So does it have to be directly on a belt? Can it not be like on the side of a belt? The only thing I'm worrying about is like the lava is then going to be going over the belt. Which is something I wasn't really foreseeing, annoyingly. So maybe we are going to have them a little bit further back than I was planning on doing. So 1, 2, 3. Gap, 1, 2, 3. Like so. 3. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then let's just do something like that. Just for the time being to hold the fluid in. We are going to have to get the rotational force behind these guys as well though. Which means I think I'm going to need a lot more gearboxes than I've actually got. Yeah, I am. Let me go grab some. Alright, so I've got a bunch more gearboxes and I've placed a bunch of them, hoping that this will work the way that I'm intending it to. So if we run you over to here, you over to here, and then these guys can come over to here, and then plug into the back of these, and the same for this guy. So, the only thing is I don't really want to have these running straight away. Okay, missing ingredients is fine. one. Where's our... There. Yeah. Like that. That's one. We want them facing the other way, don't we? This way. So that way we can close them. Although the water ones don't really have to be. That we can have mangrove roots, I do believe. Okay, let me replace these guys because I think I placed them all facing the wrong way. And then we're going to want some lava, and we're going to want some water, which means we're going to need a bucket. But yes, we have. And on the other side. Please don't spit out lava straight away. Okay, so it is now just making cobblestone. Close them. Awesome. So they're now all working. What is... So this needs to be placed on our other network, because this is feeding into the actuator before we're doing stuff. If we do that, then I'm probably going to want that somewhere like over here to actually read what's going on. Oh my god, it's night time, bad things are going to spawn. So that's going to be generating our cobblestone for us. Now we need to do the logistics of where we want the cobblestone to go. And I kind of know where I would like it to go. So, forgot about that. Like that. And do this. So, down to one. Bad thing is that is actually facing the wrong way than what I want it to be facing. So what I would have liked to have happened is a cobblestone to come out from here, up here, and then up these ones. And then across and down into a storage to then be taken this way. Because that way it's like a proper sort of mine operation with the cobblestone going up the conveyors. It would look pretty good. But by the looks of it, because this thing's rotating that way, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Although they're all connected up there, so I don't see why I need that one there. If we're able to do from there to here. No, not what I wanted you to do. You know that. It's going to have to be lower. So from there 2. Why? Whatever. And that. We just rotate. Oh, that's not what I wanted to rotate. Then let's try I'll link these up. I do not want pebbles on me. Or flint. There's our belts. There we go. So that one goes to there, that one goes to there, that one then goes to there. But I need to figure out a way of connecting that up to that. That one can go to there. Can I get just like a hopper thing to go up here? Then how am I meant to split onto these? Can I use these? So if I done... No. It needs to be on a straight. We were to then say like so, like so, like so. That's not what I wanted. Why? Why would you do that? Damn it. No matter what I do, these rotations are going to be messing up with these rotations. Okay. Let me tinker around with it, because otherwise I'm going to be umming and ahhing and this video is going to be like 3 hours long. Alright, so I think I've managed to sort of do the logistics, kind of. So we've got the belts going this way and then along this one, then they come up the middle here. Then we're using the brass tunnels to split the items coming into these two belts here. I've got a deny list on cobblestone for this one here, so that way we don't have any cobblestone shooting out the back. And then the cobblestone will come up along here, and then along here, and then I want to drop it into a vault just here. So let's see if we can get that on the go. We need this into build mode. I'm going to have to extend this platform out a bit. I've left the gap as well in order to build 2 more steam engines back here. And then should we really want to, we can probably extend another 2 or 4 going that way as well. If we need the rotational energy for it. Is that going to be one too high? Yeah, I think it will be. Let's just do this for the time being. I'm fairly sure it's like 3 by 3 for the vaults, but I could be mistaken. Have I got vaults on me? Here's another question. I've got 17. And I think I actually might have to go down by 1. Is it 3 by 3? It is 3 by 3. So if we go 3, 9, oh wow, we're going to need a lot more vaults to do a 3 by 3, and we're going to have to drop it down by 1 as well. So yeah, let's do that. Grab you, and then let me craft up the rest of the vaults, and then we can build the vaults, and then we can turn this thing on just to make sure all the cobblestone side of it's coming in fine. Punch. Yeah, so we should have enough vaults now do a 3x3x3. I bust these guys out. Turn my alarm off. And then we're going to want some... Can we just use normal chutes, do you reckon? To have them come off of that conveyor. Directly underneath. Will that work? I have no idea. So what we can do is put the funnels on these guys to see if it's going to work or not. Why have I only got one more andesite? Frickin'. I really need to get a wireless access system for my storage, which I can do because I bought a beacon off a wandering trader that was here, but I need netherite to upgrade the handheld terminal, but I've not got any netherite and I've not got the upgrade token for it either. So yeah, that may be something that I do in between episodes, go mining for the netherite. I'm going to see if I can use my mining machine in the nether. I don't know how bad or good the lava's going to behave with it though. What was we looking for? The andesite funnels. Just a bunch of them. And night time. Right. We sleep. Complex curiosities. That was ages ago. Like I've been doing this for a good couple of hours now. I've not fed the builders any of their materials either, so they're not even working on building the houses, which is annoying. But I've been too focused on getting this sort of in a functional state. So if we go like so, like so, like so, like so.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, so the cobblestone is now coming down and into the vault. Now we can't see how much is... Actually we can, by hovering over it. I don't know how much the vault will hold, this large of a vault anyway. But that's our cobblestone generation now up and running. We are going to sort of cover this up, this production section. Wow, I think we're actually overproducing. Like it can't even feed the entire thing. Why, is there a way of us like... If we put this here, and then we... Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Now it's just going to stop it. If we then go split, force, round robin. That's how they're taking it from one side. Is there... Because at the moment we've got these two other ones now just doing nothing. I was hoping that this would spit out more than one cobble at a time. So if we take off the funnels, and then if we use the brass funnels, not you, this should actually spit out like an entire stack at a time. Yeah, we go. Okay. And that will have it come in a lot quicker. We're going to need another one of them though. But we are now getting blocked on this because these belts aren't moving as quick. Because obviously it's connected directly to the steam engine. But that's fine. I think. Is there a way of telling it to only... Oh, there we go, yeah. So extract amount, only extract the stack at a time. That way it goes up in stacks. Rather than... Or we could do like 16s at a time. Oh my god, I'm freaking connected on that thing. Let me go and get another brass funnel. Alright, so we've got it producing now, and we've got the brass funnels now. I've got them putting out only 8 at a time, so that way it still looks like a functional sort of mine with a constant flow of cobblestone coming on to the slower belts, which then make their way over to the port. And we've got nearly 2,000 cobblestone in there already, which is happy days there. So now is the case of setting up... oh crap. So, okay, so that was when we were spitting out a lot more than what it could actually handle. But that should now not be a case, now that it's coming in at 8s rather than singles. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, as long as it's not spitting out anymore. So now we need to set up a pair of crushing wheels to turn the cobble into gravel. Then split off the gravel to collect some and then sift 2 different lots of it. And then another set of crushing wheels to then crush it, the gravel that's left over, into sand, and then have the sand come over to 2 different sifters. If that's correct or not, I don't know. I need to double check. Where's our sifters? Yeah. Okay, so we're not seeing that. Let's go like that. So sifting recipes, brass mesh. Okay, so sand wise, with a normal brass mesh we get glowstone, blaze powder, redstone, nugget of experience and bone meal. And then gravel we also get the coal and flint. And then it's the advanced brass, the advanced one. This one we then get diamonds and emeralds. And for sand, do we get string mesh, andesite, zinc? Can we not use the advanced one on normal sand? Brass, zinc, advanced. No, by the looks of it, you can't use the advanced one. I don't think it makes a difference. Using a normal brass and advanced brass. So I guess we can have 2 advanced and 1 normal brass doing gravel, and then just 1 brass doing sand. That should work fine. But I am going to have to clear out another section of this grass and get rid of some more trees and whatnot. Once I've got that in place and I've got it all lined up how I need it to be with the crushing wheels, and I'm ready to start testing it out to activate it and whatnot, then I'll bring you back, because otherwise this video is going to go on for freaking ages. So yeah, catch you back in a bit. Alright, so after a lot of logistics playing around, I think I may have got something sorted out. So we're going to be using the functional storage with a storage controller to feed everything into. I've linked up the 3 sifters on this side, and I've linked up a sifter on that side with 1 spare one to get us just gravel, and then another spare one to get us just sand. And I've done round robin on these brass tunnels, so that way I'm hoping that it will send it like equally to each output. Fingers crossed, but whether that happens or not, I don't know. The only way we're going to figure it out to see what problems we run into is if we switch the whole thing on. So if we get just a normal chute, I would say. Have we got a normal chute? Or have we only got smart chutes? We've got basins. How do I not have any normal chutes? I don't want to use a smart chute because it may end up just spitting out like a ridiculous amount of it. So I guess I'm going to have to go back over to this freaking boat to get another freaking thing. The amount of times I've had to fly back and forth over this stupid river to get to my boat is ridiculous. Head on over to here. Oh, come on, just... It's so loud. Okay, so apparently we have to deal with raiders first of all. So northwest, they should be somewhere over here. They're not usually too strong, so I should be able to deal with them. Let's eat food. All citizens have gone to bed. Yep, sure. Hello guys. These ones aren't too bad. The pirates that can spawn in the water are a nightmare though, because they've got spawners that spawn on the boat.
I'll be back.
That's all I did help with. Let me go get them shoots and I'll meet back over at the factory area. Alright. Let's grab you. And that is now crushing it into gravel. Gravel is getting sifted through these things. And then the outputs are all going over to here. And because obviously I've not sorted any of the drawers yet, they're just going to go willy-nilly anywhere. Diamonds. Zinc. You can got there. Iron. Come here. Copper. Can we grab you? Where's the copper? There we go. Copper. Come here. Then XP. Can go over to here. Gold. We've got another gold anywhere. God damn it. I can't grab it when it's there for some reason. Oh, yes I can. Tell a lie. Then we're going to want to grab gravel. That goes up top. And sand. And then go up top as well. Blaze powder. Can go over here. I think there's still bone meal and emeralds. Emeralds and redstone as well. God damn. Redstone can come over to there. Flint. Yep. What about flint? Can come down to here. Glowstone. Wow, this actually does produce quite a lot of different resources. Is that everything? I could have sworn that the bone meal was one of the outputs from the sand. Yeah, there it is. I was right. But we are going to have to rapidly upgrade the drawers themselves once we start getting enough of the resources in. But yeah, it's not actually too bad. Although this one for some reason... Oh, this one's also getting clay. So I need to put a filter strictly for... This one's getting clay and flint. Okay, so that's one problem. It's what, if anything, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. So let's go... what do we want to do with this? Only allow, yeah. Only allow sand on this side. So sand here, allow list plus do that, and then we're going to want to grab you and you and grab you. Oh, why are you? Oh, god damn it. That's now stopping. So we also want this to be clay on the deny list, and we also want flint on the deny list. Do that. Oh, I didn't add it. Flint. Shut up, phone. Add. So if we do that, that way only sand should go through there and everything else should come out through here. But it does mean that we're now going to have to put clay up here, and we've already got flint, I do believe. Yeah, are we good now? We're getting a steady supply of redstone. Diamonds, just so much goodies coming in. This one only appears to be kicking out flint. Oh, that one's got like a lot of stuff in. So we are now sort of backing up with the gravel as well as the sand. Like the sifters cannot sift quick enough. and this one can't actually put the stuff on there quick enough. So what we may do is, where this is only spitting out single items, we could probably replace them with the filters, the brass ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we go, take you guys off, and then put you guys on, but only allow them to put out exactly, say, 8 items each. 8 and 8. What? Oh, coal. Completely forgot about that. Coal, and then come up here. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, maybe the brass filters weren't completely necessary, it was just blocked up because the coal wasn't going in. This one is still emptying pretty slowly, so we take you off and put the brass one on. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that's emptied it a lot quicker. So if we take off the limit, okay, so we should still be getting sand on this side, I'm hoping. Or is all of the sand going to now go through there? What are you? Oh, you're split. Go round robin. And hopefully sand that comes in. How's it looking on this end? Oh, okay. So I need a way of telling this that there's only so many that could be fed in at any single time. Like, I don't even know how much is in there. We've still got 10k of cobblestone in there. You know what, let me pick up that. If I do shoots directly onto here, then it should not put any more on than can actually fit. Yeah, so it won't build up, so it will only put in as much as it actually can. But it's only doing 16 at a time, which is not great. Can we do smart shoots? I would need 3 of them. Yeah. At the moment, feeding just 16 through at a time. I don't know if we're getting any sand coming through this side anymore though, which is concerning. It seems to just be going that way. Let me sleep. Come on. It is so night time, there we go. Oh, we have got 768. Let me keep an eye on that just to see if any more comes through. Like, is there any sand coming as excess from this side? Doesn't look like it. But we're also not feeding a lot through. So I'm going to get another one of them smart shoots, and... or could I just do like 2 more runs of these? Go 1, 2, And 3. It's still only going to be doing 16 at a time though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think that's doing anything. We want like stacks of 64, so I think we're going to have to use the smart ones. That means using 3. I would outright invest in more crushing wheels to process the cobblestone quicker. Which I guess we could do. I may make alterations to it. Let me run. We're looking for smart sheet. One more down. What I could do is what I'm actually thinking about now is having 3 lots of crushing wheels along this way, like facing like this way, and then have the items dropping directly into the crushing wheels, so that way it spits out gravel directly onto this belt to be fed through. That's what I'm considering at the moment, because at the moment it does not seem to be keeping up with what I want it to do. So if we then do that, and do that. So now so now it's dropping a stack at a time, which is going to be a lot better for processing. It means that there's enough to round robin on all of the things. I'm not even seeing the items coming out of these crushing wheels. It definitely is. Don't die. Okay. Round robin. Full split. Do full split on all of them. Yeah, at the moment this has just got loads of gravel while the rest of them have not. Okay, there we go. So doing 4 split seems to be working better than round robin. 4 split and 4 split. This is not split. I need to make... Is it because this has got the sand on? And we didn't want any of the clay or anything? Where is the clay coming from? Like, what process? Oh, okay, so when the gravel is ground up, it can... So yeah, so from here, it can be doing clay. So rather than this just allowing sand, which is what I think is making the sand prioritize this, I want this to be a deny list. Can we clear all of that? And then we go deny clay and deny flint. You do that. Okay. I'm hoping the sand still frickin' goes in here, because now it seems to be prioritizing that one. Oh my god. Why? I don't know why that is. But we've got 294 diamonds in the time that I've been messing about with this thing. Which is good. 131 emeralds, 771 lapis, a whole ton of zinc, 1,000. That's maxed out now. Because I think it can only hold 1,000. Oh no, it can hold more. Oh yeah, this has got 1.9 thousand. 397 gold. So it is working pretty well. If only I could get this side to split it how I want it to. Okay. Round robin, forced round robin, prefer nearest. Forced round robin. Forced round robin. Yeah. Why? Selected attributes. I'm gonna have to tinker around with that to see if I can get it to actually do what I want it to do. But yeah, what I'm going to do is call the episode there. I'm going to sort of tidy up and decorate around this place. I'm not going to build a building around it yet because there's still a lot more that I want to add to it. Because we are going to want to start smelting all of these ores that are coming in into ingot form. And then feed it back through to a collection area. Similar to the storage drawers here. But have it linked up to like another set of drawers. But we are going to want like a big set of smelting, washing. And then we can sort of work with playing with the different materials. Because there are other things like sifting the soul sand to get nether quartz and everything. So there's a lot more that we need to get done. But I think this is a big step in the right direction. Because it means I can finish upgrading my chests. Get the beacon and put down the beacon to get infinite range on a wireless system for the simple site, or Simon Simple storage. And then I just need to go nether into the netherite area to upgrade the handheld console to make it wireless so it works from everywhere. So a lot to do. Next episode I think we will focus on trying to get better equipped and better geared up now that we've got access to infinite sort of emeralds and diamonds, because that way we can set up a trader to sort of do that stuff. And I will work on finishing upgrading them two houses to get the miner and upgrade the mine and the forester in between this episode and next. So yeah, hopefully I will catch you all in the next one, and hopefully this has been educational more than anything else. It has been for me trying to figure out these sifters and mechanics. So but I'm quite happy with everything that's working now. So catch you in the next one. Bye bye.